Spy plane
It's spy plane eyes above.
turret is locked onto your spy plane.
Spy plane perimeter established.
Hardpoint identified.
Your spy plane has been destroyed.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to do something a little different. It's no live commentary. We're going to be talking about my first impressions on this game. As you can see on screen, I am having gameplay on satellite, playing mostly with a sniper class, having an SMG as a secondary. I was enjoying this beta so much that I wanted to bring we wanted to bring some more content for you guys on this game. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. We're going to be putting out some more content on the Black Ops Cold War beta, waiting for the release of the game, which you guys know it is November 13th. So watch out for these videos. You don't want to miss them, guys. We're going to be talking about some more stuff that if you're interested in buying the game, or if you're interested in knowing how it's going to be, how it's going to work, every news on it, we're going to be covering it. So just a reminder, we do stream every Tuesday and Friday on Facebook Gaming, every Wednesday and Saturday on Twitch. The links are down in the description, guys. Go check us out. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, what I wanted to start off with is saying that if I could describe this game in one word, it would be fun. I just had so much fun playing it. All the game modes made me enjoy my experience thoroughly. All the weapons felt good in their own ways. They had some strengths, some weaknesses, but all in all, it was a fun game to play. I enjoyed the fact that this game, and well, pretty much a lot of others in the franchise, have gone to a boots to the ground approach. I did enjoy some of the movement in previous games like Advanced Warfare, where you had a lot of movement on walls and double jumps, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, it being a boots to the ground type of game is very refreshing in the sense of how it plays out if you're just trying out Call of Duty for the first time, or if you're a veteran. It still is very good because it's the movement that you're used to. Now, talking a little more about that, I felt as if the movement in this game was smooth. Everything was very, very, very smooth. All the movement, the crouching, the prone animations, the sliding, all of it is smooth. It just feels like a nice, refreshing game where you can just play a little and unwind, or even try to do something more competitive, and it just brings it to the table. It really flows effortlessly. This game just has a way of working that it's magic. You have the different maps that are laid over, or that are laid out in ways that it feels like a transition from one room to the other is not a big change, and it's very homogeneous. Now, I felt in this beta, that's all I'm going off of, that the weapon balance is good, but I would really put an asterisk on that, because it does feel like there's good weapon balance. It doesn't feel like if someone is using a specific gun, you have the gunfight lost. It just doesn't happen. But having said that, there are a couple of weapons that I felt were a little too on the overpowered side. For example, the SPAS 12 definitely felt like it had an edge over a lot of other guns, and it really didn't feel polished, because there were a lot of times where you would win a gunfight. Even though it is a shotgun, you should be able to win a gunfight in close quarters, but in mid-range, it was also so good and so powerful. With the right attachments, that thing destroyed people. And I'm going to upload probably some gameplay with the SPAS 12, because I got some incredible kills and some good kill streaks with that. It felt like they didn't think it through, maybe because it's a secondary. But it did happen quite often that I would get death chats, people very angry in death chat. Also, talking about sniping, it is delicious in this game. I couldn't get enough of snipers. It was so fun. The Pellington was my favorite by far. It was probably the best sniper, but the other sniper that was available wouldn't really suit me. For some reason, I was getting a lot of hit markers on that weapon, and it just didn't feel refined. It didn't feel like it should on a bolt action sniper rifle. Now, close quarters combat in general feels fair. The encounters that you have with people definitely, the map design helped so that it wouldn't feel weird or clunky. It's just smooth, and you can really react before someone kills you, and it just feels fair in general. The map design is very good in terms of coverage in places that are hotspots. There are a lot of places that you can get cover and where you can regen your health before engaging in a new gunfight. I felt the map design in that sense is very good. There are no open areas without coverage. You really can move freely throughout the map without having to worry too much about having to sprint a long distance without any coverage. And the defense game mode is really fun. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it could be a little on the unfair side if you don't have teammates, or if you have teammates that are just starting out. But in general, it felt really good. Now, talking about the bad about this game. Some weapons are definitely OP, as I talked about the SPAS 12. Also, I felt as if the M4 is a little OP in the medium range. Long range, it's good, it's 3 bursts, but medium range could be just 1 burst to the head, which just feels a little too overpowered for me with the attachments that are available for that gun. What I talked about, the snipers do get hit markers often. There were a lot of times where I had, even with the Pellington, I would get a body shot on someone from the chest up, or at least that's what it looked like for me, and I would just get a hit marker, and that is not unacceptable, but I just really felt like it shouldn't happen as often as it did, and even more so in maps that aren't designed for snipers. For example, Desert was great. I loved that map for sniping. And well, one complaint that I really have is the brightness in this game. It is off so many times. If you just take a look at the map of Miami versus Cartel, those two maps are insanely different in brightness. cartel is when you were in defense in the B site, more often than not, I would have this problem where I could really not see uphill because the sunlight coming through the tree was too much for even seeing if there was anyone there. That's one thing, but definitely the worst thing of all is Miami. Miami is a map that I hated with a passion just because of the brightness. It's too dark. It's too dark. Inside the buildings it's great. The lighting is awesome and the transition is good. But outside, on the street, it's pitch black. There aren't any light bulbs that would help, and they should really implement that, because it happened to me about 2 times that I started having a headache out of playing Miami. It was awful. Now, the kill streaks for me were not as good, as polished, as fun as in other games. Except for the War Machine. The War Machine was great. It was so fun. You can really melt people with that, and it feels very nice, very fun. But in general, the kill streaks weren't really my cup of tea. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, leave a like. Tell me in a comment down below if you like the Cold War beta, if you're gonna buy the game, or if you're not gonna buy the game, why not? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. Just as a reminder, we do stream every Tuesday and Friday on Facebook Gaming, every Wednesday and Saturday on Twitch. All the links are down in the description below, guys. I was Miscellaneous Gamer for Dual Blade. Remember, guys, if no one told you today, you are very special. Take care, guys.